Last, now everybody go to breakfast.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Sylvia. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, all the good stuff. It really does support my page and I'm very grateful. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. If you're wondering why I'm in the car right now, I'm literally just in the gym car park. So for all the girlies that have been harassing me, literally sitting on my neck, Sylvia, when are you bringing the home workouts? When are you I am in the gym, but I am going to be doing and filming for you guys a home workout. So anybody that's been yada yada, I don't have the equipment, I can do the workout, I don't want to hear it anymore. I do not want to hear it anymore, because we are about to be growing these glutes at home. So all you need for this workout is literally a band, booty bands, and then one long band, and that's it. And if you don't have a band, feel free to do this workout with your body weight, because that's totally fine. So without wasting any more of your time, let's get into it. But don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share. It's really important to me. It's really important to me, and it helps my page and it gets me going. So, and it also lets me know if this is the type of content you guys like. So make sure that you do that, and I will catch you guys for the workouts. Let's get into it. Now, I don't know about y'all, but before I start the workout, I gotta do a little hoo-ha shimmy here and there. See if the gains are still gaining, and unfortunately they are. It's given. So let's get into this workout. All right, so we are starting off with our first exercise. We're starting with glute kickback. So I need you to grab your booty bands, and I am using the thickest band that I have because I'm used to weight training. So doing this without weights, I'm gonna need a lot of resistance, and I would say like choose a band that has enough resistance for you depending on where you're at in your journey and your strength. I got mine from Amazon, so put that band all the way up to your thigh area, preferably above your knee, and get on all fours, and then kick your leg straight back. We're not bending our knees here. Try to keep it as straight as possible and just kick back. So this is sort of mimicking what you would do on the cable or any glute kickback machine that you have, but because we're not using a machine or a cable, we're still just trying to mimic that motion. So kick all the way back, and if you can hold it up there for a second like I'm doing, do that, and then slowly bring it back. Bracing your core is very important as you're doing this, so remember to keep your core tight and kick back. I would suggest doing about 4 rounds of this, like 4 sets. You also can aim to add some pulses at the end like I'm doing to take the muscle to complete failure, and then do about 4 sets and aim for about 8 to 15 or 20 reps. Our next exercise is called the fire hydrant. So again, we're going to be using the small or the shorter band and put it around your thigh again, above your knee, and go on all fours and kick to the side this time. You want to do that for as many reps as you need to get your glutes close to failing, and then we're going to do it for both sides. Again, we will be aiming for 4 sets, and the reps can range for everyone depending on what you feel gets you closer to failure, because that's what we're aiming for. This is also a great exercise to target your abductors.
now. Yeah. I find why I gave you what you need. I know what you like.
For our next exercise, we're going to be doing the famous, every girl is doing this to grow their glutes exercise, and it's a hip thrust, but we're going to do a hip bridge in this case just because we're not going to have enough room for the full range that is required to call this a hip thrust. But on the bright side, the glute bridges actually focus a lot more on the glutes than the hip thrust. The hip thrust also focuses on the glutes, but it also engages the other muscles in the lower body a lot more compared to the hip bridges. So if you're somebody that struggles to engage your glutes, especially when you're doing hip thrust, the glute bridge is actually a great alternative. And we're doing the single leg glute bridge in this case so that we can get the most engagement. Another reason we're doing the single leg glute bridge is because we want to focus all the weight on one leg. Because we don't have weight or we're not using any equipment, we want to make sure that we're optimizing our body weight. So make sure that your lower back is tacked. We don't want any space on that mat, so tuck your lower back, make sure you're flat on the mat. Another good reason why you don't want your lower back arched is because you want to keep a neutral spine and you don't want lower back pain. So make sure that you don't have that curve or like exaggerated curve in your back while you're doing this. Here we're gonna do 4 sets and as many reps that takes you close to failure. I'd say like maybe like between 8 to 20 reps so you really feel that burn. To finish off, I'm doing a burnout set as my last sets to take the glutes to complete failure. So I'm going to do this for as many reps as possible till I can't do any more reps. And this is actually great to add at the end of the exercise, so maybe like your last set. We're gonna grab our long bands now, so whip that out and let's do some split squats. Now this is a great way to add some tension to your split squats or some resistance because we're not using weights again. You could totally do this with your body weight if you don't have a long band or if you don't have bands at all. Great way to add resistance to your split squats is to, you know, toss some bands in there, and they're very good because you also see there's constant tension throughout the movements while you're going down, while you're coming up, which is great. Alternatively, when you do your split squats, you can also bring the foot that's going back forward. So you can do that back and forth, or you can just do it as a stationary split squats like I'm doing. As far as sets are concerned, I'm usually doing around like 4 working sets, and if I do decide to add a drop set or a back off set or even like pulses or whatever at the end, I will always say that or mention that.
45 feet, me caught it, now miss me finger move swift, me gun them now stick, cover them sick. It's me, coming up kill 2 of them up in this. 45 feet, me caught it, now miss me finger move swift, me gun them now stick. Why them all tell them get the tongue down, every guns up, every killer mass up. Have up on them ends, no does a clot, does a man up, dead the way I feel my lips. No, so you must come at me, kill them no works up. Long as them a talk food too well swag. And now I be gun for anything start up. Pull it out, pull it charge and pull it carb up. You must be sick. And a 17, I drop in a this. 45 feet, me caught it, now miss. Me finger move swift, me gun them now stick. Cover them sick. It's me. Coming up kill 2 of them up in a this. 45 feet, me caught it, now miss. Me finger move swift, me gun them now stick. Intellectual
The next exercise I'm going to show you guys is just a squat, and we're doing it banded again because we are not using weights. Adding in a resistance in the form of bands is just a great way to do it. So we're doing a basic squat. Obviously, feet around shoulder width apart. Keep the bands tight around your back or across your back. And keep it in place, and then just go ahead and do a squat. And also make sure you're getting good depth while you're doing this, so at least at or below parallel is fine. So yeah.
17, I drop in at this 45 feet, me caught it, now miss me finger move swift, me gun them now stick, cover them sick, miss me, coming up kill two of them up in at this 45 feet, me caught it, now miss me finger move swift, me gun them now stick, rock, Spanish town, Babylon, Ghetto, Uptown, Gunsmith, no, Latvia.
Your body drive me crazy.
We're going in again with the long band, and just like we did for the squats, put your feet on it, put it across your back, and then we're going to do the infamous RDLs, because what's a glute day or leg day without RDLs? Like, come on. And this is absolutely amazing. Always start or initiate the movement with a hip hinge. Push your hips back as far back as you can, and it can get a little tricky with the band, so just be careful. Even for me, you can see I'm like being very intentional on how I'm pacing this movement.
I say we think different. I see by your heart, I see. Come baby, come try me. Who you gonna love if you run by me, love? Too many twists.
Again, you can maintain a slight bend in your knees when you do the movement, just to place a little bit more emphasis on the glutes.
Love the way you twist and turn, yeah. Your body drive me crazy. Your body need a license fee. Got your body at the Titan E. Anybody who got eyes can't see. She just wanna dance and tease. She just wanna dance and tease me. Yeah, but yeah, she just wanna dance and tease. She just wanna dance and tease me. She just wanna dance and tease me. Yeah, dance and tease. You cool like the Highland breeze. You know what you want and need. Bend over, hug up and squeeze. They used to say you didn't know love. I used to say you need to grow up. I know you know. Say you want to get that though. And I know, you know. You want wine fast and you wine slow. Remember the first night when you get freaky, when you get naughty. Before that we are chill with Noel and party, a dance and party. Yeah, your body was so clean. You did a weird verse. Back it up high, you look right. The body died me. Oh God.
Now, these are all great exercises that you can do from home if you have no equipment or weights, or you don't have access to a gym, or you just can't go to a gym right now. Keep in mind, you don't have to do all these exercises in one workout. You can pick 4, 3, 5, however many you can do, but I'll definitely recommend picking like 4 to 5. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, share, like, comment. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Also, if you have any questions, you can drop them in the comment section. If you want form tips on anything I did in today's video, always feel free to leave that in the comments as well. See you in my next video. Bye.